Hey guys, in this video, we'll be taking a look at video switching with the RØDECaster video. If you're not familiar, video switching is a tool you can use to create a more dynamic and engaging show for your audience. It allows you to switch between multiple camera angles like this, insert graphics and videos like lower thirds and logos like this, and create multicam layouts like picture-in-picture or split screen just like this. Now let's jump right into how you can achieve this with the RØDECaster video. With all of your monitors, cameras, and other video sources connected, you'll be able to press these buttons to switch between your inputs. Honestly, love how easy this is. All right, let's go to number 4. This will send one of your cameras at a time to the program feed, which is the feed that gets streamed to your audience as well as recorded. Now you're video switching. By default, HDMI 1 through 4, which you'll find here, will be on input buttons 1 through 4. The last 2 input buttons, 5 and 6, will be for any webcams you connect to USB inputs 4 and 5. You can change these buttons at any time by pressing Inspect, and then an input button. We're gonna go with number 5. And then selecting a different input like this. Let's go with HDMI 3. Now you've got the basics down, let's dive a little deeper. By default, the RØDECaster video is in instant switching mode. This means that it will instantly send an input live to the program feed whenever you press an input, scene, or media button. So quick. This is an immediate and intuitive workflow that's ideal for setups where you'll be on camera and operating the RØDECaster video at the exact same time. Now let's take a look at studio mode. Tap on Settings, head to Video, then to Switching to change modes. Or if you're using Rode Central, go to the Switching menu under Device Configuration. In studio mode, pressing an input button will send that input to the preview feed instead. As you might have guessed, this feed allows you to preview your input before sending it live. This is perfect for larger productions or when you're a dedicated switch operator, as it allows you to check what your input looks like before your audience sees it. In this mode, pressing either the cut or auto buttons right here will send the input that you're previewing to the live program feed. These are great, and there's so much more to them. So let's dive further into the cut and auto buttons. The cut and auto buttons affect how your video feeds switch. Cut is an instantaneous switch between inputs, while auto is a transition over time. We'll take a look at how to set up your transition shortly. If you're in instant mode, selecting either cut or auto will set how your inputs switch when you press an input button. But in studio mode, the cut and auto buttons are used to actually make the switch between your preview and program feed, like that. Now on to transitions. When switching using the auto button, the RØDECaster video will automatically transition between inputs using an effect of your choosing. You can choose between fade, dip, or wipe by tapping on this menu right here and cycling through with the encoder or the arrows at the top of the screen. Let's choose wipe. For the wipe transitions, you can choose a number of different patterns using the encoder or arrows. This one. When we've made our selection, we're just gonna press the home screen, and now we're back. Now your transition type is selected and you're back on the home screen, tap the stopwatch icon and use the encoder to adjust how long you want the transition to take. I'm gonna go with 1.5 seconds. Press the encoder or tap the stopwatch again to exit the screen. Lastly, let's take a look at the fade to black button right here. Pressing this will fade your live program feed to black, as well as any audio playing. The time it takes to fade out is the same time you set with your transitions. This is a handy feature if you need to quickly cut your live feed, or to gracefully fade out at the end of your production. But you can disable the button if you're worried you're gonna accidentally press it. To do this, press the Inspect button, then the Fade to Black button, and tap to toggle on or off. And that's it. Hopefully now you've got a better idea of what video switching is and how it works with your RØDECaster video.